Hello beautiful people and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be teaching you how to do this smoky eye look. Smoky eyes are my favorite, but it did take me a while to learn how to do them. So if you want to see how I created this look, please keep on watching. Okay, so I already have my foundation on, but I recommend to leave this as last because I had a lot of fallout that I had to get rid of. I will start priming my lids first. I'm using MAC Pro Longwear paint pot in shade Soft Ochre. I have chosen this one because it's a grease resistant and this is very important for that look. This will also make my eyeshadow easier to blend and it also makes it last longer. To apply the primer I'm using concealer brush by a brand called Luxie, but I think any flat brush would help. Sometimes I even use my fingers. I don't like to put too much product, but I'm making sure I have applied it all over the lid and that it's blended seamlessly. Then I will set the primer in place with a very light, almost white shade called Heaven. The palette I'm using is Too Faced Natural Ice. I'm applying the product with my favorite blending brush, JS5 by Jeffree Star and Morphe. You will see me using his brushes a lot. I'm a big fan of the whole collection. And by the way, this palette smells amazing. I'm applying this color all the way up to the brows, and once again I'm making sure that it's blended seamlessly. This beige shade will create a smooth surface for the darker colors to apply evenly. Then I'm tapping my JS6 Morphe brush to a light brown shade called Strip Polka. I'm using a small brush to start building up the color in the outer corner of my eye. I'm using light brown as I want the transition between the lightest and the darkest shade to be smooth, so I'm building up the color slowly. I want to keep the inner corner of my eye bright, and that's why I'm applying it only on the outer corner and blending it with the light shade that I used first. And then I'm moving on to a darker brown. The shade is called Kashmir Bunny. Using the same brush, I'm applying it again on the outer corner of my eye and blending it with the lighter brown shade I was using previously. I'm blending everything together with the JS5 Morphe blending brush that I used for the lightest eyeshadow. The key to perfect smoky look and basically to every eyeshadow look is blending. And then I'm using even darker brown shades to make the transition to the black eyeshadow. Using the same brush that I have used for the previous two brown colors, and by the way the name of this shade is Espresso. Again pressing it gently to the outer corner and sweeping it over to the middle part of my lid. And switched again to a blending brush because you already know we don't want any harsh lines. All the colors needs to be blended perfectly. Then I'm using Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil in shade 0. This is something I do to define the borders of the black eyeshadow. Because I don't want to end up with the black eyeshadow everywhere, I will draw two lines to guide me up to what point I want the black eyeshadow. It also makes it look precise and on point, which is something I can't do with a brush. For more intensity and to smoke out the look, I'm using black eyeshadow. This one is from a Morphe palette called Second Nature. I have switched to M222 Morphe brush because it's more precise and that is exactly what I need to apply the black eyeshadow. I'm applying it again to the outer corner of my eye and trying to blend it with the black eyeliner. I'm always nervous when I'm applying black shades because you never know when you can go wrong and then there's no way back. So I'm blending it very carefully with the eyeliner and sweeping it to the middle of my eye. This is almost like an arm workout for me, but you'll see in the end that it's worth the effort. Then I'm using this very thin E46 Sigma brush to smudge the black liner, and I'm also using it to apply black eyeshadow on the lower lash line. I don't want it all the way to the inner corner, and that's why I will apply it only up to the middle part of my eye. Then finally I'm blending everything together again. I told you this is all about blending, and I'm using the same brush I used in the beginning. Then tapping the same shade, espresso, I like saying that, and again blending it with the black shade to make the transition between the colors smooth. Then finish with more black eyeshadow because I have noticed it wasn't as dark as I wanted it to be. And then I'll put some black pencil on my waterlines. I don't want it all the way up to the inner corner, so I apply it to the middle part of my eye, almost the same as the black eyeshadow. So you have this triangle effect. And I'm using my favorite Dior mascara. You know how to put mascara, it's nothing major. In case you don't, which I doubt, please let me know and I can make a whole new video about that as well. Then I'm applying my red cherry fake lashes. The ones that I'm using are Demi Wispies, by the way. I have noticed now that I'm holding the box upside down, so please excuse that minor error. I'm pressing the fake lashes down as close as I can to the beginning of my real lashes to avoid any gaps. Fake lashes will give more intensity to the smoky eyes look and provide you the perfect finish. And finally, you guys, this is me trying to look cute. And this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If there's anything else that you want me to show how I do, please comment down below. And thank you very much for watching. See you in my next video.